Greetings. I'd like to welcome you guys to another episode of the SA Modelling Guru-chatroom. My name is Shaki 4Digit, broadcasting to you from live at Vida Launch in Dudu's about February 2. Alright, look at this. If you're new to our channel, don't forget to like, subscribe, and turn on that notification bell. We give you a new video, then they let you know that you guys have a new video. Alright, listen up. The Guru is kind of happy. The Guru is going to talk about good things, positive things only today. I have a guest and I hope you guys are going to like him or her. Still a surprise. So South Africa showed up at the 77th annual Met Gala. Legendary South African designer and entrepreneur David Klale is an architect behind this assemble worn by a businesswoman. Africa Fashion International. Yes, that's it. Precious Moloi Motsepe. It's Dr. Precious. So she attended the gala for the first time. I'm sure like it was an amazing experience. All right. And this thing was held at Metropolitan Museum in New York, and it was also attended by the likes of our Halle Berry Bafetu, which is even Rihanna was there. I saw Rihanna posting saying, hey, at the gala, this is what went down. I feel like that was really cool. All right. So now, seeing South Africa being represented Kuma event like this, so prestigious event, it's something to be proud of, and I think they deserve that. Thank you. All right. Thank you, David Klale. Thank you, Dr. Precious Moloi. So, Pageant SA made a statement. Remember, they went to Turkey on the 4th or the 5th of May. They went for that pageant, which went well because the girls came and they brought the global titles home. I'm proud of them. There were a lot of people that were waiting for them at the airport. They landed when? I think they landed on Friday. All right, so they made a statement. This is what it says. Pageant SA is proud to announce their latest international victory in Turkey. And this is how, that was the first part. So now, I'm not going to read you everything, guys. I'm sorry. If you want to know the rest of the story, you're going to have to follow my page at SA Modelling Guru on Facebook, at SA Modelling Guru on X, formerly known as Twitter, at SA Modelling Guru on Instagram. I hope you guys got that. So the titles that they came back are as follow. Boitumelo Tiff crowned as Miss Teen Universe 2025 and Supermodel of the World. Lebu Mahapi crowned as Teen World and Best of the Best 2025. Then there's Megan Gutia, crowned as Miss World Junior and Miss Sympathy 2025. Then there's Nikita Lincoln, guys, I'm sorry, crowned as Miss Top Model of the Universe 2025. This is the closing part. We are incredibly proud of these phenomenal young ladies for representing South Africa with grace, beauty, excellent on the global stage. So they went to Turkey. They had a great time. All right. So now I even posted them, I think, a few days back to say, yo, guys, welcome back to the country. There were people, even before they left, on the day they left, they asked that if you want to support them, if you want to send you your good lucks, your goodbyes, you can meet them at the airport. And the same thing happened when they returned and they landed this Friday. They back in the country. And I'm hoping that they're showing off this, because every time we get a chance, guys, to put South Africa on the map, we need to do that. Regardless, go see how big or small your thing is. Always, if it's gonna put us on the world map, aye baba, let's show off. This country has been showing off. So guys, I have a few things that I'm gonna be looking at today. Number one, what I'm gonna be looking at is Minister South Africa. Guys, are you South Africans? I don't know how I feel about you anymore. So guys, no one ever talks about Mr. South Africa. No one cares about male models. Why? That's where my biggest question is. Why? Remember on the previous episode when we were talking about who's this woman? Mia Leroux. You guys still don't know who Mia Leroux is. It's our current Miss South Africa. In case Then who's this? Natasha Joubert. Do you guys remember her? It's the same thing. You guys are not giving this. You're not proud of us. Okay, you're not proud of them. You're not proud of models, guys. I'm so offended. And that is one like, what's this? International organization that doesn't get that. What's this? National recognition, and it's doing like a very good job because I believe they be shaping boys into men. Guys, let me tell you something. Not every boy grows up to be a man. No. Others, they grow up, remain men, or remain boys on adult bodies. All right? So that's what you guys need to understand. Not every boy becomes a man as they grow, because now Minister South Africa is teaching young men how a man should be. I believe that that's what they're teaching Maji Takara Khore. An example of a man should be like this. All right. As a man, you need to protect, you need to provide. That's what they say. I'm not saying I know, or that's what they say. That's how they define men when it comes to women and all that. But you need to be able to protect, provide, and you need to act a certain way. All right. You cannot just act as you please. So looking at today's generation, so having organizations like this, guys, come on, they deserve a credit. Mr. South Africa is teaching guys to be like the best versions of themselves. Like, talking from experience, I don't think being a man is easy, guys. No, guys, being a man is the hardest thing on earth. All right, and I believe Mr. South Africa is shaping a lot of boys into becoming better men. I just said this. And teaching them how to act right, I just said this. All right, so guys, look at that. Look at that. There's no such thing as a perfect human being, but the best thing you could do when you get a chance is try to be the best version of yourself. Don't try to imitate other people and all that. And who's our current Mr. South Africa? I've seen these finalists, but I've never even saw a pageant thing, because I think I've seen pictures where they say this was the former Mr. South Africa. But who is our current one? Even myself, I don't know. And I feel bad about that. I'm not proud of this. I feel really, really bad. You know what time it is? My guest is here, and I would like to welcome my guest. Hey man, how are you?
I'm good, and how are you?
I'm very well, thank you. Finally, good to meet you.
Yeah, great to meet you.
Today is one of those days where the guru doesn't say much. The guru just listens and asks questions. Can you first tell me about umlando wako?
I need to write a book about that. Because we come very far. Okay, let's start with where I am currently. My name is Mpendulo Mabaso.
Perfect.
I am a multifaceted individual. I do a lot of things.
Yeah.
I'm a model. I'm also a voiceover artist.
Nice.
And I also do MC work. I'm also an entrepreneur. So yeah, that's pretty much who I am. Because I grew up with my grandmother. My grandmother raised me because my parents had to go to work.
Yeah.
And I was still the only child then. So they only took me when I turned 10.
All right, don't forget, you have a drink. Because we're going to have like a very long talk, you and I, so from time to time.
I'm kind of famished, actually.
Who are you?
Akulela like Duduza.
Really?
Yeah. I grew up here in Duduza.
Yeah.
I went since I was from a baby up until I was 10 years old.
Nice.
And then when I was 10, my parents took me because I grew up with my grandmother.
Okay.
So my grandmother raised me because they had to go to work. And yeah, it was just hectic.
Yeah.
I couldn't be on myself because I was still the only child then.
Yeah.
And then when I was 10, they took me, and then I went to go live in Springs Rec Park.
Alright.
Yeah, so I grew up there most of the time, and up until I was a teenager and adult. So that's where I come from, and I went to school in Nashville Primary School, I went to Brakpan High School, and then I went to the University of Johannesburg.
Nice.
that's pretty much where I come from. Just I had a very very interesting childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just full of family, full of friends. It was just a loving environment.
So let's
So
talk.
it was,
Let's go back to your educational background.
Yeah, my education.
Yeah, like you started Mofunda pe crash.
Yo, I want people gonna think I'm snob. Crash ngafunda Mickey Mouse Nursery. Mickey Mouse Nursery. I knew it.
It's
But
okay.
yeah, Mickey Mouse Nursery, and then moved over to Nigel Primary School, and then I went to Blackburn High School, and then I did my tertiary education at University of Johannesburg.
All right, nice.
Yeah, so that's pretty much where I come from. Just I had a very very interesting childhood.
Yeah.
Yeah, it was just full of family, full of friends. It was just a loving environment.
Tell me about you growing up in Duduza. You know, Duduza doesn't have like a history that people can be proud of.
Yeah.
Because of when you say you're from Duduza, maybe let's say you are far and they like, yo, what's Duduza? Then you have to tell them, what you know, lekasi leli bashisu muntu ngetayera for the first time.
Yeah.
That's where Duduza is. Then they're like, oh, that cast.
Yeah.
So, how was it for you growing up in Duduza?
In Duduza. Okay,
Yeah.
mentioning what you're saying when you have to introduce Duduza to people out there.
Yeah.
When I had to introduce Duduza to people out there, like, oh, is it somewhere in KZN? I'm like, no, it's not in KZN, it's in Joburg. Come on, it's in the East Rand.
Yeah.
But yeah, growing up in Duduza was, I had my grandmother there, I had my cousins also that were living with us as well.
Yeah.
Because also their parents had to work, so even my grandmother worked, actually. She worked at the army in Tanota.
Really?
Yeah, for most of... Yeah, she worked there.
Yeah.
But at least she was more flexible than our parents. So
Very nice.
I was kind of like the last born there, but I'm actually the first born in my parents.
Until something happened.
I was the last born with the cousins, but
Yeah.
first born with my parents.
Yeah, nice.
So I really felt special there because they actually made sure that everything I had, my cousin made sure that I was good. My grandmother also made sure that I was good. So I had the best of both worlds, if I could say, because my parents took me to a Model C school. Yeah, and then came here at Lokshin.
Yeah.
And then I had the Lokshin life.
Did it start? What pushed you into becoming the person that you are today?
I think a person is shaped by their experiences. And by that I mean when we grow up, we face different experiences, As a child, you experience something different as a teenager, and also it shapes you as an adult as well.
Yeah.
So I had a good upbringing, as I said, my parents instilled good values.
Yeah.
We had to go to church. So
Number one.
Umntwana was enkonzweni.
Yeah.
So I had to go to church. And yeah, those values also stuck with me. And my dad as well was a present dad because I grew up with both parents.
Nice. That's
and-
privileged.
Yeah, I
Yeah,
always say, they're still together even today. So it's
Mickey
like,
Mouse too. You're the luckiest black person I know in this world.
yeah, I also think I am. Yeah.
All right.
So my parents instilled those values. My dad taught me how to be a man, how you should, treat. Because after that, my sister was born. I think I was 10 years old when my sister was born, and then showing me how to treat my sibling, how to treat a girl child, how to There's a lot of things that my dad instilled in me. To become the man that I am today. So I would say it's my upbringing and the experiences that I've been.
You have siblings.
I have a sibling.
A sibling.
A sibling, yeah.
Okay,
Very,
you have
very
nice
dear
life problems.
sister that I love so much.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's currently doing matric right now. She's very stressed, but told her that,
She's gonna be okay.
yeah, take it one day at a time.
Let's look at this. Let's go back to the modeling side. Right? Like, did you go to modeling schools, or did you get yourself into some agencies?
Yeah.
And all that agencies.
No, I just want to tell you a funny story on how I actually got into modeling.
Please. Please.
But it wasn't something that I initially wanted because my goal was just to become a civil engineer. Go to school, become a civil engineer, get that apartment, get, just that
some
life
nice
that
things.
Yeah. But there was a friend of mine who was into these modeling things, and I was like, I didn't really understand what it was about until one day I was bored and I decided to switch on the television and Miss South Africa 2017 was on. And I was like, okay, let me watch this. And I was like, wow, this is actually a great production. And these girls are beautiful. They're working on stage. I was like, oh, okay. And I got to learn more about pageantry. Where you see the girls speaking and you see them doing great things for their community. So I was like, it's not actually all about the glitz and the glamour and just walking on stage. I mean, it also deals with your advocacy, what you're doing for the community. And then fast forward, there was Miss Universe 2017, and I watched that. I was like, wow, this is another thing. I see that Miss South Africa that won, Nell Peters won Miss South Africa 2017. And I followed her to Miss Universe. And then she won that as well. And I was like, oh, okay. And I saw that as well. It's also similar to Miss SA, and then I started following it religiously. But it wasn't something that I wanted to be part of still.
It's something you just enjoyed.
Yeah, I just watched it. And then I found Mr. Supranational one day on YouTube. And then I was like, oh, there's also a guy version of it. I was like, oh, okay. I started looking at it, and also it's kind of similar to,
to the previous one.
And then I was like, you know what? Now I want to be part of this, I think it grooms you to become a better version of yourself. And that's when, my journey within pageantry started, and I got into modeling as well after getting into pageants, because I got signed into a modeling agency after that.
Beautiful.
So I started my modeling journey in 2023. Yeah,
with Mr. Supranational.
2023, right? 2023, I started. I went to Mr. Supranational South Africa because I was like, no, man, I want to be the best. So
you can
my
go
first
with the
one,
best.
I want to go there.
Because I was about to ask you, wait. We have a lot of pages and you just jumped in.
That's why I decided. I was like, no, I don't want to start small. I
just want
to be big. There. That's where I am. That's where I deserve to be. And then I got into my first ever big pageant, Mr. Supranational. When we got there, there was just a lot of guys who had like pageant experience and modeling experience. There was a guy who won Mr. Africa. There was one guy who was crowned Mr. International South Africa at one point. And another guy was Mr. South Africa second runner-up. And I'm just me, a rookie. And I didn't care. I was like, yes, you won that competition, but this is a whole different ball game. So I don't care about your experience. I'm also bringing my own thing. And I think that mentality also helped me, to be more confident with myself. Because in that, I pushed myself. I was at my manager as well, who's also currently my manager right now. We used to shoot a lot of content for the competition and do a lot of things behind the scenes so that I be the best. So I always strive to do the best. And I made the top 10. And for my first pageant, making the top 10 on a big deal. On a big scale, like Mr. Supranational South Africa was a big deal. And that's when I saw that, you know what, I can actually do this.
I went through your profile. You take the most beautiful pictures.
Oh, thank you.
Let's give a shout out to your photographer because I heard you giving out credits. So that was nice. I like how you are so consistent with your content. The mindset that people have about male modeling. Right? What critiques have you received? Like
what?
I'm a critics.
Yo,
but criticize because you see, whenever people try to do big things, the small-minded always come and say, "Marozokona." So, what critics did you face?
Yes, during my pageant journey as well, I've had people coming to me, telling me about the experience that I lacked.
From a cast
Yeah.
to a world stage. That's everyone's dream.
It
most,
is.
most especially Amachita Masewa figure with their local titles. They always say, I wanna see myself there.
Yes.
But what impact did that have on you?
On me.
Being on stage as big as that.
Yeah. And I don't have a story of a local title.
Tell me about the
I only have
impact.
that, you know.
Yeah.
But I did not compete internationally, unfortunately, because at Mr. World South Africa, I competed regionally, which I placed second runner-up.
Nice.
Yes, thank you.
Yeah.
So, but an incredible friend of mine, Samuel Chauke, he was the one that was crowned Mr. World South Africa. So he was the one that went there
Nice,
and represented South Africa with pride and authenticity at Mr. World in Vietnam last year.
Last year.
Yes, so we were just there supporting him, and yeah, he did a
So
good
that
job.
makes him the current Mr. World.
He's the current Mr. World. Yes, I'm
Nice.
just
Nice.
the bridesmaid.
Yeah. We're going.
But yeah, I'm really proud of myself because I gave it my all. Yeah, I gave it my all. There's nothing that I could have done differently because, yeah, I did what I had to.
So at first I thought maybe also the Mr. World you were in
Yes.
was regional.
Yeah, it was rigid. That's where
Alright.
like we like all of people,
Yeah,
guys from South
every
Africa
province.
came through, showcased our stuff, and that's where they actually choose the one who would represent South Africa internationally.
You being in a female-dominated industry,
Yes.
right? Do you think men are given enough credit because
No, not really. Eh? It's really hard because more especially in South Africa, male pageantry is still deemed as superficial.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's a lot of progression that has happened within the female pageant, but within the male pageant, because it's still fairly new, because it's us kind of getting into this female-dominated thing that has been there for a while.
Yeah.
So it's still very much superficial. Yeah, in people's perception, it's still much superficial, but we slowly getting there, and we really getting there because now I've seen there's a lot of recognition that comes with it. We have a reigning Mr. Supranational from South Africa, Dr. Fezile Mkhize.
Nice.
Yes. So people actually do recognize that, and we have a Mr. International who's from Nigeria as well.
Nice.
So those big entities are actually people are actually starting to, welcome.
To engage,
welcome male pageantry. And but it's still a long way to go, but, one step at a time, we see a difference.
Yeah. When you're competing for a title as big as Mr. World, everyone is aiming for the first place.
Yeah.
I bet you were as well. But you got a second runner. All right. That's beautiful.
Yeah.
Very beautiful.
Thank you.
Title as big as that.
Yeah.
But after you got that, did you feel like, maybe I should try again? Or no, I'll just move to the next page. How did you feel? I'm talking about when there was a second runner.
Yo, let me tell you about that experience, bro. Oh, man. It was a great experience. There were 16 of us.
Okay.
Yeah, we were the top 16. So the top 16 went through a lot before we even got to the stage. We had to you have to have an advocacy, something that you do for the community.
Yeah.
You have to create content because there's sponsors as well. And there were closed door interviews where you meet with the judges and then they interview you. So all of those things are points that you accumulate before you even go to the stage.
Yeah.
So when you go to the stage, it's all about, the introduction and then swimwear and then evening wear. So Mr. World South Africa, there was a big cut from the top 16 to the top 5.
Yeah.
So imagine there's these 16 incredible gentlemen that are there. Let me say 15 because I was one of the 16. 15 incredible gentlemen that are there. And then now you also part of that, and you also everyone that's there wants to win, because you don't enter a pageant because you don't want to win. You want to win. You want that first place. But you also see these other incredible gentlemen who are also fighting and vying for that spot.
Yeah.
So I was like, you know what I'm gonna do? I'm just gonna give my best.
Yeah.
Because I started best and I'm gonna finish the best.
Nice.
So if it's what if the judges are looking for me, then I will win. If not, then, there's nothing different that I would have done.
Yeah.
I gave it my all, and then we were called in the top 5. I didn't even expect it, because I was like, you know what? I did everything that I could. Whatever happens, happens.
Yeah.
So they called me. I was the second one that was called in the top 5. And then we got a Q&A round, the Q&A.
Yeah.
And then I was like, yeah, no, I'm content. Whatever result comes out, comes out.
You go deal with
and
them,
then we were standing there, I'm like, okay. Fourth runner-up, I'm like, please don't be me. And then they call the person, like, yes.
Yeah.
And like, third runner-up, like, please don't be me. It's like, yes. And then there was like 3 of us standing on stage. I was like, oh, wow.
Yeah.
Now this is real.
Now it's real.
Now it's real. And then they called second runner-up as me. I was like, okay, it's still good.
Yeah.
Second runner-up, top 3.
Yeah.
And we made history as well as the first black top 3 in the history of Mr. World South Africa.
That's beautiful. 3 black men.
Yeah, 3 black men. And one of them, the first runner-up was my roommate as well, who's also become a close friend of mine. Yeah, and it was a great experience. So, as I've said, nobody aims to not win when you enter a pageant. Everybody wants to win.
Straight up.
But, doing your best is good enough.
16 men.
Yes.
And you were the second runner-up.
Yeah.
Nice. But what did you learn from those men?
What did I learn from those men? We all come from different backgrounds and different nationalities, because there was blacks, whites, Indians, everyone was there. The 16 of us were really close, and we did say whoever wins this will be happy for them. There was no cattiness.
Yeah.
Gucci, everybody wants, It was all like, seriously, it was like a brotherhood. I don't know if I don't know if I posted it or somebody posted it where the winner won, and then everybody was just hugging him, and we were like genuinely happy for him.
That's the thing about us, guys.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah.
Can you imagine the Miss SA after announcing the winner, bruh?
Well,
the ones who didn't win they
leave. They leave the stage.
I'm telling you, that's all.
Yeah,
women are full of drama. I personally think that's very beautiful.
Yeah.
I like the brotherhood that you had, and I'm sure you guys were even engaging with each other online or what.
We do. We have actually a WhatsApp group.
Still?
Yeah, it's still active. Yeah. But there are a few individuals that, you were close to.
Yeah.
But all 16 of us, we still have that WhatsApp group of Mr. World South Africa 2024 2024 finalist.
Yeah, all right. So now, let's talk about the benefits of having a sash like that.
A sash. Well, I won't lie, it does open a lot of doors, a few doors, because when you get in there, you're like, oh, I'm Pendulo Mabaso, I participated in Mr. World South Africa, and I came second runner-up.
Becomes very interesting.
People become, they pay attention, and they're like, oh, okay, sit back, what do you have for us? So it does open a lot of doors, and when I started modeling as well, when I did Mr. Supranational South Africa, that's when my doors started opening. Yeah. Because that's where people saw other things or potentials that I had that I never knew that I had.
You haven't seen for
years. With voiceover, for instance, they were like, wow, you have such a great voice. Why don't you do voiceovers? I'm like, really? I've never done voiceovers before. How do you even get in that? Yeah. And then, there's people that are there that are within that industry that got me into it. Yeah. And then, I've never looked back since. So, you might not win the title, but there are other things that, propel and elevate your career elsewhere. Yeah.
Damn. Oh, I'm inspired, man.
Yeah.
You inspire me, and as I was telling you how I got to get hold of you, I was looking around, and I went through your timeline, and I'm like, nah, the man is perfect, man.
Perfect.
I need to have a chat with him.
I'm not perfect, guys. I'm not perfect. Far from it.
Yeah. So I was like, no, man. I'm in Vichet. And I look around, location.
Yeah.
Man, there man no around. This is my neighbor. I really wanted you to come here and share your story, right? Because I still feel like male models are ignored. I hate that because when you look at most of the time, most of those people that are behind these pageants are men mostly.
Actually, men actually started pageants. All the pageants that you see are actually men who actually started.
Now women just wanna. Women are intruders. I don't know.
No, they're just taking over the baton and seeing how best they would also do it themselves. But yeah, it was actually started by men, all of them actually.
Wabo. We are from the hood. Most Majita Kokas.
Yeah.
Pageants.
Yeah.
You're cursing at them. Alright? I believe that they have like wrong ideas of what modeling is. And now I'm asking you to convince them. Tell them modeling is not a bad thing. And so can you do that?
Of course I can, but first we need to also differentiate between the two. Because we have the modeling that we, catalog, magazines, runway, and then we have the pageant modeling.
I'm glad you brought that up.
Yeah, because people when they say modeling,
they never get
think, there's two different sides.
I'm glad you brought that up because now, when we explain to them, that's where you tell them, no, in modeling, modeling is not only about walking on stage, so you can just tell them, no, when you can be a promotional model, or you can be a runway model, you can be ing model, but this is how it's done. Now tell them, they don't listen to me. Maybe they're going to listen to you.
Okay, guys, there's two different types of modeling. We have the pageant modeling, and then we have the other type of modeling where you will be doing your catalogs, your adverts, your runways, etc. So they are very two different entities. So if you want to get into the modeling industry where it's pageants, where pageants are concerned, then with that one you need to prepare yourself mentally, physically, emotionally, because it's very taxing. It's very taxing because you need to, as I've said before, that time management is crucial, and you need to be doing something for your community as well, because that's what we want to do. We want people who do not just live in their own bubble, but they're also part of the world and what's happening within the world in their communities. So that's what pageantry is all about. And with the other type of modeling, the runways, the catalogs, which I've also done as well. I'm also signed within an agency.
Nice.
So with that one, it's quite different because all you need to do is just, you stand in front of the camera and you just give them the angles and whatever. And then you have the runway one, which needs people who are tall. I'm not that tall, so I can't really do runway modeling. So that one, it's just ram. And both of them actually open a lot of doors for you. So within the pageant space, they just propel your career in whatever that you are doing, and they also, as with my experience, that I didn't even know that I had this type of skill, where I actually unlocked it through pageantry. That's when I also, it propelled me to that career. Nice. And then with the other type of modeling, you could become the next Naomi Campbell, you could become the next Tyra Banks, can become the next, there's a lot of also other male models that are doing fantastic things internationally. So yeah, whichever one that you want to do, just do your research on it and go for it. It's not that bad. And trust me, has a lot of money.
All right, let's look at this now. You just said something. Height.
Yes.
Me, I'm not short, but you and I are same height, but me, I'm not short.
Okay.
So I refuse to say I'm short. Mr. World, there's no height requirement.
Within the pageant spectrum, there's no height requirements.
Wasn't there a height requirement in Miss SA?
No, there's no.
No, there was. I spoke about it.
There was?
Yeah, I spoke about it. What? Oh, I was reading a statement.
Yes.
Yeah, made by a modeling guru. Yeah, so I was just reading it out.
Yeah.
And they were like, no, we're cancelling the heights, the ing.
There was before.
Yeah.
Now there isn't. Yeah.
Oh,
Yeah.
I always wanted to model.
You
But
can-
I always said, no, I'm short, that's it.
No, with other modeling as well, you can do it. You know, it can be a commercial modeling.
Yeah.
It can be, you know, you can still do that, but you won't be able to be a runway model because
Because of
requires a certain height. So you can still be a model while you're short. Speaking from experience.
Yeah, you proof of that.
Yeah.
Yeah, all right. Are you currently part of taking part of any pageants?
Well, currently I'm taking a break.
Okay, he's taking a break. Are you creating content?
Yeah, there is content that I'm creating. There's brands that I'm working with.
Yeah.
Yeah. So yeah, just watch my social media. That's all
Yeah.
there. But currently, I'm taking a break from pageantry. Yeah, we'll just see when I'm ready.
Yeah.
Probably I'll go for Mr. South Africa. Who knows?
Yeah, please. All right, guys, you've heard him. He's taking a break from pageantry at this current moment, but he is creating content. Follow him. Make sure that you like, you subscribe, you do everything that you need to do. Tell me your social medias. How do people get hold of you? Tell us, what are you up to? Because I think that before people say they want to follow you,
Yeah.
they first need to have something that they're interested in. So can you please share your social media? And that's your camera over there.
Okay. Well, it's pretty much easy to get a hold of me throughout all social media: Facebook, X, Threads, Instagram. What's that other one?
TikTok.
It's @_Pendulo Mabaso. It's one word, so it's @_Pendulo Mabaso throughout. So yeah.
Guys, you got it. That's where you follow him. Make sure that you do. I feel like we had a great time.
Yes.
Yeah, and I really enjoyed this, and I'm glad that people got to learn from watching you.
Yeah.
All right, and I'm also learning because you heard me from the first time. From the first time when I said today, I'm not talking a lot on time. I spoke, I spoke a lot over the weekend. That's it.
Yeah.
So now, today, I'm just here to listen. It's a pleasure to meet you, man.
Likewise.
My name is Shaki 4-Digit. It's been a great show. Don't forget to follow us as well. We are Shaki 4-Digit on Facebook, Shaki 4-Digit on Instagram, Shaki 4-Digit everywhere, guys, because I'm not going to call them out, all of them. Then you can follow the chat room at SA Modeling Guru on Facebook, SA Modeling Guru on Twitter, formerly known as, it's X, on X. Thank you very much. It's been a great show. Broadcasting to you from Vida Launch.